Look at this, right? Finally gonna have the fight. Yeah, go live, baby. Bam, 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 bam. Ousama Ranking. Here we go. So, of course, best anime this year, right? Ousama Ranking. Amazing. Bojji. Best mom, you know. This is the shit, right? And we're finally gonna have that fight, of course, against... yeah, Bosse, right? You know, daddy, right? Of course, he's stuck in his son's body. Died now. It's a very errand of him. But, I mean, this is clearly, I would say, right? The final battle. So I wonder, is it the final episode? I don't know. I hope it's the final episode, right? But it really feels like this is the final episode of this arc. Certainly. Like, we're gonna defeat... Well, I mean, unless Myrmonden or something else, but... I mean, I am assuming that Boji's gonna win, right? He's gonna own his papa somehow, and then I guess Myrmonden might still be like a final boss. But it feels like Myrmonden, you know, is like getting that redemption arc where she's like, oh, I see my mother's vision or something, right? Probably. Damn it! Let's watch it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Finally. Bosse ignores his son. Well, maybe it's to Myrmonden first. Maybe it's like, hey Myrmonden, how's it going? My true love interest, maybe? Something? I mean, he's a throne after all, he has his own throne there. They compromise, yeah, it's compressed giant body, right? So Dida is very powerful. Dida Bosse as a ghost, right? That. Bosse-sama! Here we go. Yeah, you kept trying to kill his wives, but you killed one of them, and then the second one you failed killing, but... Well, the female is mess. Yeah. Oh, so that's why she killed mom? Just so she could... Oh, I guess just so he can smash more waifus? Yeah, and that's how he gets mom, of course, by... Yeah, we're gonna use Boji as a target. Yeah, she kills mom! Just so she could... Yeah. Well, it finally explains Myrmonden's evil plans here. And then it's like, yeah, we gotta kill Healing fast, right? But Healing was too badass for that! Healing was way too badass. Healing was way too badass. Well, that finally explains why she killed mom, right? So can I say that's why did she actually kill Queen, the first queen? She, yeah, was like because of the pregnancy thing. Pretty straightforward plan, right? She loves to make evil shit. She likes to, for evil reason, to make children with him. But here we go. Now it's like freaking high level here. I mean, final episode, right? There goes a Sakuga fight there. I mean, it's just this scene alone here. They're like, oh, we're gonna do this angle thing in the table. I feel they're throwing out all the money, all the budget, right? They're gonna like Demon Slayer coming for you. Yeah, this angle here and so on. Yeah, I mean, all like this is Sakuga immediately. Just had to get the 3D angles of the buildings and so on. But that's good. Finally know what she killed mom for. That's just kind of obvious. No, I say it, yeah, because she knew she only have one kid, right? She wanted to breed another baby, take his body. But there's a lot of other mysteries, like the gods, right? That's what I guessed that earlier, that I felt that this introduction of king gods, right? The previous system of the gods, there we are in the opening. That's probably the next arc, like, you know, number 1 king, right? That is a god, probably. So, and also we have no idea why she's friends with Satan, for that matter. But that's true. Yeah, Myrmonden, when that Satan hugging and so on in the opening, hasn't been explained whatsoever. How she and Satan teamed up and so on. Because she's like friend with Satan as a kid, right? Healing! Come on. You don't know the best mom? But yeah, the episode looks really Sakuga immediately. Like it looks, the 3D angling on table and so on. Oh, first he's gonna try to recruit them, I guess, the other characters. Man, this Aaron, genocide Aaron, every goddamn anime. But you gotta kill his own father by doing that. So can he do that? That's the thing, Boji. Can you kill him? So then you do kill your own dad, right? But saving your little Ototo though. Look at that. Yeah, immediately it's like a guy on his face there. Man, I'm getting goosebumps here. Of course, that's gonna be the little savior, right? His good little brother that was helped him. Of course, gonna be some backstory how the brother was saving him and so on. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I got you, bro. And now he's like, I gotta save my brother. Come on. Mama healing. You should get my top best bomber that I did last Sunday. God, man. Kage is also gonna be the gambler. If you believe, I believe. Kage is always like, yeah, we're gonna die together. Woo! Yes, Kage is always like, oh yeah, we can do it. See, they have so much 3D view. This episode clearly the budget is like 10 times higher. I guess you're all gonna fight him. I mean, this guy has to be on Boji's side. Come on, Domas is like. Yeah, obviously. This is the betrayal. Exactly. He has to be like, I gotta redeem myself, right? And well, Dorsha already be on healing. He's a bit on the healing side also, right? Bebin is on Daida side, I guess. Yeah, he's on Daida side. And up is I don't know this guy. He's like on Miri. Isn't he on Miriano side? I guess he's like, well, if everyone else is doing it, I gotta do it too. I felt he was mostly just like, I don't want to be the only guy not doing it. I mean, the other three clearly has Domas with the redemption, Dorsha ready, almost loyal to healing, right? And yeah, and he's still loyal to Bebin, so Bebin is for died, right? Oh man, look at that face! Oh my god, they do freaking Sakuga faces. Yeah, one arm, one leg. Well. They are shaking, they know how insane Bosse is. His power level. Yeah. Up teaching him to read or something? Maybe. Okay, Body's like, I got this, guys! Oh, I got it. I got it. That's Paul's the brain guy. You guys are 4 for 2 weeks, so you hide yourself. Yeah. You're pathetic, yeah, go away. Yeah, you big 4 guys, you're a joke. Okay, here we go. Doma's gonna get owned probably. Goddamn Sakuga immediately. Oh, he's gonna kill him, or not kill him, but he's gonna paralyze him, I mean. What? I guess it stopped him. Yeah, but he also fell though. Yeah. But he fell on top of him though, so it was a little bit like he lost on what we're doing that. Me, house teacher. He got evidence. It was me. I was the mentor. Me, guys, me. He needs to stand over there like, give me the credits, man. I did everything. Without me, it wouldn't be an anime. Yeah, there we go. He needs to take the credit for it. I love it, man. Okay. Too much high damage, AoE, all over the place. I mean, I'm playing Elden Ring right now, right? This feels like an Elden Ring fight. This boss is so big. He's like 100 times bigger than you. He swings one attack and the whole plane gets destroyed. Like, you can't dodge it because it's freaking laser beam and fire everywhere. Yeah, it sounds familiar. I'm actually going to go to the giant hilltop yesterday, so... After this on Twitch, you're gonna stream Elden Ring when I play the giant hilltop, whatever it's called. Like, Hills of Giants or something. Giant hill something. Something like that. The last area in the game, I think. Pretty sure, actually, yeah, the last region. But here we go. Nobody is prepared to defeat his father, save his brother. Man, I expect some Sakuga moment, right? Honestly, after I've already seen some good Sakuga moments with the face and so on. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's like, yeah, fighting his father. This, honestly, I said it again, this feels like Elden Ring. The boss is like 100 times larger than you are. This is the feeling of every goddamn boss fight. Jesus Christ. But I guess Boji has to predict it. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, it's so Sakuga here immediately. Yeah, makes his father lose the balance. Maybe if he destroys his weapon too, right? He can hit the club or something. It's such a big weapon. Yeah, it just swings it and the whole like sitting gets destroyed. It just like moves. Oh man, oh, it's so well done though when it's running here in the like I don't know what it's called, like this 3D view, right? When he's running inside the corridor. But I like it they made it that it's like fighting his father, you know, in his actual giant form instead of fighting Daida. This is how it feels like for everyone, that he's so massive. Like this, it's so massive. He's such a giant. Yeah, but it's just so absurd. And Boji is so tiny too. Oh, it's beautiful, yeah. Boji is the tiniest guy ever. Oh, here we go. He's getting prepared. I feel now he got him. He's done the rolls. I like how I like how his father's happy too. It's nice. Yeah, Boss is happy that he's losing. He's like, my son is so powerful. He's kind of proud of him. You feel that the proud. He's like, yeah, my son is doing it. Yeah, look at that. Man, I get so much goosebumps. Oh my god. Oh, he's doing it. Yeah, breaking the weapon as expected. There we go. And now it's Daida again. Man, I'm getting so much goosebumps. Oh, the anime has been so amazing. That was a beautiful last shot there. But I like that he's happy. He's like, that's my son. He's losing and dying, but at the same time he's like, that's right, my son, the only one that could beat me. Like, he got that feeling of like a proud dad, like, yeah, that's right, you did it, son, you did it. You did defeat me. Only you, son. And then of course now everyone's gonna cry, right? KAGE and Domas never run. And that's by a slide. That's right, I was the mentor. Oh, this is nice. Everyone sliding did it. Like, we did it. It went faster than I expected, honestly, I think. 12 minutes. So, some epilogue perhaps, right? Yeah, they're already kind of finished. Okay. So you're gonna cut them a few more times. Little speedster Boji. Yeah. Can't even touch the Boji! Oh, that's nice. That he was afraid though. That's not. You can see his fear in his eyes. This is, I mean, obviously it's by far the best episode visually in this anime. By far, of course. Yeah, I didn't have to avoid that. Like, but can you just like leave your son's body? I don't know how does it work. Can you just like, can his soul just be like, okay, whatever, you win, you just leave, so his son gets the body back? Yeah. Can he just like say, okay, I lost? So otherwise, he's gonna, if you just fight until he dies too, and then his, you know, and he lost his body, and it's, yeah, like, because if he knows that he's gonna die, right, so to speak, but keep fighting, he will just kill his own son, right? Might as well drop out of the body so his son can live, right? I mean, I'm sure Daida's gonna be rescued, right? If it doesn't take an anime where they're gonna kill off Daida for this last moment here, but But now it feels kind of sad, you know, he's struggling. Now it just feels sad how he's like struggling to get up there. It's like a very long scene here with like crawling up to Miriano again. What's gonna happen then? Ask her for power up something? That is very sad, seeing Bosse all desperate. What's he doing? Gonna attack Miriano? That could be it, that he actually didn't want to turn to Kurosan. I mean, it is true that he never... Oh, man. Yeah, it is true that he actually never like asked her to kill his son, right? To do this thing. For the KAGE. Yeah, you gotta save the girl because we're trying to like redeem her or something. I don't know, man. I'm not interested. He wanted to kill Roth there. What if Dai dies there now? Well, she can heal too, though, Miriano, I guess. Okay. Jumping to the rank system again. The ranking guy. Oh, it's... so like, both is number 1 immediately? But does he have to fight the guy number 1? Well, maybe Bojji is like number 3 or something. They're like, let's see, be King Bojji is like... Yeah, it's a good scene now, right? It feels like Bosse is supposed to save his son now. Yeah, like he's just crying. Like, that's what I said that. Like, what's the point of dying and killing your son? That seems pointless. This feels pointless, right? He was very... But still, though, he was very happy. That's goddamn... He was happy, but you killed your wife, though, Bosse. I think he's a little too nice to Miriano. He's like, I was so happy with my wife. Yes, which you murdered. I think he's a little too nice to Miriano. After, you know... He's like, oh, don't worry, Miriano. I was very happy with my wife. But she killed the first wife. I feel a little bit like... Man. Well, yeah, of course he never actually asked if he wanted to take over his son, right? It's a sad moment in the end there. I mean, he seemed he was a good father all the time to Bojji, right? Giving him life advice and so on. Okay, what Bojji's gonna do? Yeah, of course Appis is in love with Miriano, right? Or something like that. I can't have a magic power left. But can she at least help maybe Bojji, not Bojji, Bosse, I mean, out of that body thing? Yeah, I mean, it feels like a weird thing, like, is he gonna... Oh, here comes Satan. Yeah, that's never really explained how she... I hope they're gonna explain the last bit of it. KAGE, man. Yeah. Man, little KAGE. Crying with the KAGE. Yeah, that Ocken of course stuck in the ball thing. But I have no idea how he plans to remove the immortality though, whatsoever. Could be maybe like a spin-off. Spin-off Despa, yeah. He's gonna smile at her. Hey girl, yeah! It's gonna like... Yeah, I'm gonna save you from the Satan guy. How does that work? I'm gonna fight Satan, right? Maybe she's like, next boss, I will fight Satan instead. What's happening? Is she dying now anyway? I don't know, like Bojji raised his sword and cut it through, I guess. Oh, so he just... Maybe Miriano died, maybe... Yeah, so the souls can fly away together. It was the true love story after all. Maybe he's Satan. So is he the last boss now? Oh yeah, you're gonna fight him now or something? Yeah, they're like, this is the guy we need for Okken, maybe. Oh yeah, if you stop people from eating your souls, I guess. Yeah, she seems to be screwed, right? Like she's gonna sacrifice her soul here to Satan. I think she should have told Bojji to be ready to fight with Satan. Man. Well, he's happy with that? Wouldn't he keep... I guess he can't fly. No, it's like, wouldn't he keep chasing Bosse? Okay, so Bosse goes to heaven, but not... Well, if you kill Satan, you can probably free your soul, right? So like, we're gonna fight Satan, right? He's like, next arc, we're gonna defeat Satan. Beelzebub is going down, right? And he's just stuck in like some kind of hell dimension, I guess. Well, this feels like they can certainly save her soul, right? They can certainly save her soul, certainly, because or else we wouldn't show her like locked inside this thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, here, finally, we're gonna learn how they befriend each other. Something. So that's and she's super happy and cute, as a kid. Hey man, let's be best friends. Was this after mom died, maybe? Yeah, this is an opening I should run with. Yeah, he broke 2 promises, right? He said 2 promises. What's the second promise? First promise, I mean. And now he's there eating humans, I guess. Man, yeah, we got a weird last episode here. Probably, after this week, I mean. But she's inside his stomach, seeing him eating more stuff into a new stomach. It's like some kind of stomachception here. It's like eating people inside his own stomach, right? Well, I mean, we're gonna have to fight Satan, right? He's gonna be the next boss battle, probably. Him or the rank 1 person. Well, what an episode. I mean, Goosebump teared up a bit there when Bosse was crying next to her mirror and so on. I just wonder how many episodes this anime is. I'm in the wrong season. How many episodes is it? 23? Total today 20... Yeah, 2 more episodes. Well, probably saving her soul then, right? Would be our next arc, yeah. Saving her soul would be our next arc. Whew! That was a heavy episode. First she had Sakuga, animations, right? Leading into this sad ending there. Where they're all... Oh, what an episode. It's always Ousama Ranking. Freaking best anime ever, holy shit. So let's start with the fight first. Okay, let's start with the fight first. So, let's review the episode. There we go. Let's review the episode. Yeah, I mean, first of all, of course, it's the best animated episode, right? In this anime so far. It is clearly has great Sakuga moments, right? It has all these badass scenes. I really liked that they made him fight, big Bosse, right? Of course, it's a visual thing because Daida stands there and fights someone. But they all felt like they were swinging against his father. It obviously looks visually better fighting a giant, especially his body is so tiny. And yeah, it gave me some Elden Ring PTSD, but yeah, a huge guy, a little tiny main cat and so on. So they felt better. But, well, I can say, the whole episode had like really good Sakuga, right? If you go back in a scene here. Oh, I press my button for. See, where's the... I'm thinking like the angle, right? The angle was good. Totally the healing though. The only thing the episode missing was the healing. But for example, this kind of stuff, right? So the episode was obviously really well detailed, all the stuff from our angle. Not only is the fight good, But like this kind of stuff too, how you see the angle, the 3D vision, kind of how they're moving, the scaling, and so on. So later he's crying, walking toward, crawling, and more so crawling towards Miriam and so on, right? So there's a lot of this stuff too that made the fight look really spectacular, and not just like the actual fight itself. But yeah, the episode had many things, right? That look really good. But anyway, the fight was beautiful, but not the most interesting part. Obviously not. The actual storyline is the in the end, right? But let's just first say it here before though. Before we go to the spicy stuff. Yeah, Boji of course wins pretty easily too. Yeah, everyone is like, oh, he just defeated him. He was easy. Bosse couldn't do shit. And I like that Desper was like, don't do it in Boji's way, man. You guys are too weak. Yeah, that team was great. When Domas is like, you know, oh, I gotta get my, you know, redemption, so alright. And he's just like, they don't even try, man. You guys are just losers. You can't do shit against this guy. You're just gonna be in the way of Boji. Boji is too OP. Just go and hide somewhere. But yeah, that's the fight. That fight looked great, of course. Now we're talking about the spicy stuff, right? The storyline spice. So first of all, I mean, she... what is it? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So, Miriam, of course, finally kind of explains not all of her backstory. We did see a little bit of it later as well. But yeah, it finally explains why she killed Boji's mom, right? It actually was pretty straightforward. She just killed him because, you know, she was like, well, I need to make more babies, right? We need more babies, and mom can only give birth once, right? There's some weird giant thing in this anime. The giant can only have one kid. So she was like, I need to kill, you know, the wife, so he can get a new wife, and then of course get more kids, right? So I can rescue him with the next kid. So she really loves having, Bosse making babies. But arguably though, given her powers and how it works, it feels a little bit like Bosse, I guess, wouldn't do it, but it feels like she could have used, like, you know, he could have cheated on his wife. Yeah, if the only reason was that he just needed to make more pregnancy babies, right? Would his wife be against that? Because she knows she can't give birth either, right? It is one thing that the anime didn't explain though, and that is that, of course, so giant can only have one baby. But what about like Daida and Boji? But Boji is, you know, he used to be a giant, you know, he's a giant actually, but he's a tiny as well. So what about him, right? What does that mean? I guess also mostly the females anyway. But what about Daida then? If Daida was a woman, whatever. But then you'd be like, what happens if you're half giant? Can they have a baby so on? And it's also like, what the giant race are then gonna be extinct? Talk about. Oh, the opposite is weird. I mean, there's obviously some backstory that we don't know, right? Because if the giants only can have one kid each, right? Or at least the females, how could it ever be more giants, right? So if, say we have 2 giants 1,000 years ago, they will have 1 giant kid and then it will stop, right? So, yeah. I mean, of course the backstory has to be something like the giants are made out of mountains or something. The giants are made out of something else, right? But anyway, that's Miriam's true backstory, right? And then in the end, we also do get a little bit of her kawaii little Miriano stuck in hell! Yeah, we get Miriano in endless suffering. It felt like a really weird stomachception though. So let's go back and see if she's crying in the... Let's see if she's crying in hell there. As always, you know, stacking herself for Bosse, right? Why is that? Even she looks all scared. Oh, there it is, yeah. There it is. Scared Miriano, right? But it felt like a really weird deception thing, honestly, because so Satan eats her, right? She goes into his stomach, and then inside his stomach, there's another Satan eating other stuff into his new stomach. Are they then also being eaten into the next stomach? Is it like a stomach and a stomach and a stomach? Or it's just, if he eats you, you're sent to some kind of hell dimension where he's tinier and he still eats you or something. It feels kind of weird if he will keep eating you, if he will eating you. But anyway, Miriam was caught stuck in here. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be long though, right? It really feels like, of course, the last 2 episodes now is gonna be about Boji fighting Satan, right? For some reason. And I guess we're gonna maybe learn a little more about his promise, right? Because Miriam mentioned again here that she has this promise broke, right, with Satan, and he was angry at her. So in the time where he rescued her from the death, right, so she got betrayed by the people, and you know then she got in the mirror, right? He mentioned that you have betrayed me, right, with some promise, and she's again crying, saying that, oh, I'm sorry about that promise, right? So there is some kind of childhood promise that unfortunately, as always in the anime, we saw her playing as a kid, right, with the hand thing, as an opening, with Satan, but we didn't see, you know, what it meant, right, the promise. So that might be next episode finally, maybe, right? Kind of going into what is his promise he's angry about. Maybe it's a love thing, right? The anime loves love storylines. Maybe he loves her, or used to love her, and he was like, you're gonna marry me, but she was like, oh, I could only be with Bosse. Maybe something simple as that, like he was in love with her, and she could only love Bosse or something, right? But I'm certainly gonna save her. She's probably still dead, right? So if you save her, yeah, you just get a soul back, and she then fights to her mom and so on, right? But I say one thing though, that this backstory doesn't explain it all, and I don't think they're ever gonna explain that. I guess not. It's like, why was Mirjan who betrayed her, right? This doesn't actually, for whatever reason, not at all explain why they betrayed her for. It explains that she really wanted to kill, you know, current wives. They can have a new wife, and then I guess healing to get a new wife, whatever. So like, oh, I'm gonna kill the wife so you get a new wife, like that. She was kind of like that, but it doesn't explain why the mercs at all betrayed her. Because yeah, that seems random. They shot her down, right? And actually killed Mariano, of course, the Hagas in the mirror. Yeah, unfortunately, this backstory did not explain that whatsoever. Why they got her, and of course why Satan also helped her for. But we can guess kind of what he helped her for, but it doesn't really. Yeah, I wish they could maybe explore a little bit like why did they even kill to begin with. But anyway, that was some sad scene. What an episode! Ugh, what an episode. Man, I teared up there. Oh, this scene when he has to kill. Man, this scene when he has to kill her. He's like, I gotta kill off Miriam, right? Gotta end her life. They both can die or something. But it's more like destroying the mirror, so they both can die together. But yeah, what a scene! Massive goosebumps. But one thing that's interesting is that Miriam finally died as in pain, and Bosse died in pain. And it makes a lot of sense too, because she never actually asked, right? You know, she just revived Bosse into Daida. And of course, he says later he wants to die without, you know, his soul so he can save his son, right? And yeah, he never actually wanted to take over his son's body. So in the end here, he's like, I gotta destroy her so she can't do this again, right? And kind of free yourself, both of us, from this ordeal, right? And by destroying her, I guess he would also free himself from his son. So isn't it mostly he has to kill her? So he killed himself, so he can then like save Daida. You can see next in here, right? Like his. But yeah, I mean, it's a really good, really sad episode in the end there. See here too, right? Daida Boss is crying and so on. But that's why I understand, right? If he kills Miriano, he kills himself, which then of course saves his son right before Daida dies. So it seemed that was the main agenda, why he had to do it. You know, killing the woman he loves, every son, yeah. Always, the anime is crazy good, right? Crazy good. I wish, the only thing I do is a little irritated on. Obviously, Bosse loves Miriam, right? And she's also on his side and so on. But I do think it's a little bit, one thing I don't like on his side, is that he's so forgiving of her, what she's done, right? Like, he still loves her and she's so forgiving. Because it felt kind of strange that after this scene, he kind of tells her that, oh, you know, don't be worried, Miriam. I was very happy, you know, being married to my wife and so on, right? And it does this, like, you know, flashback and so on. So yeah, what is it? Like, it does that, shows off the, oh, sorry, wrong button, damn it. Yeah, see here, he shows off the flying. There was a short flashback, right? So he was like, what's the flashback? Maybe it's earlier, actually. Where was the flashback? Up is it crying. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, I don't know, I find this like a little weak. That he's just like, oh, I was so happy. I was so happy being married, right? You know, and my life was so good. Don't you be angry. Don't you think that I was angry with me? You know, I really love the life you gave me, kind of thing. But obviously, she killed this woman. So it feels a little bit, okay, sure, he has like a good love with the next woman too. But doesn't this feel a little strange that he's like, oh, don't worry, Miriam, I'm not angry, you know, I had a great life, you know, I love my wife, yeah, was she killed? So again, I feel that's a little bit weird, how he so easily just forgives her for murdering his first wife, which he really loved, right, you know, because first they wanted just to, you know, pregnant someone, then he actually fell in love with her, right, and so on, and he loved his son and so on, yeah, so it feels a little strange that he's like, Oh yeah, Miriam, don't worry. I don't feel any anger that you killed the woman I love. Because he was also in love with her, right? It's a little bit... Oh yeah, he's way too forgiving her, even though she's obsessed with him, but a little bit. And of course also the next scene, right? Of course go to the next scene too, where she is adorable. It's adorable, man. Yeah, I like how Boji's just happy to Boji's like, yeah, Dad. He's just healing and die. They're like, oh, you're gonna die, but Boji is used to it. He's like, oh, this is awesome. This is sweet, man. Yeah, Daddy, carry me around. But very sad action episode, right? Sakuga the first 10 minutes. Some jokes. Love Despa was being like, yeah, that's me. I'm the big trainer. Into, of course, sadness and depression. Yeah, certainly. Certainly. But anyway, guys, that was my ranking. See, with 2 more episodes. But again, I guess they're gonna fight Satan, right? I guess, because they're gonna redeem Miranjo's soul, right? Certainly. But anyway, scrap it så get some more course with Clover. 1 billion wife, of course, for Nita, to the new arc there, with Dominic being main girl in the arc, I guess. And you know, Saturday, no match and so on. Anyway, I'll take a short break, guys, and I'll see you on Twitch with Elden Ring, where I fight giants, you know, big giant guys. No, but seriously, like, go to that region, it's called like, I don't know, Hill Giants or Hilltop of the Giants or something. So it literally is like the giant place in that game. So I'm gonna feel like Bojji and killing all those goddamn giants, right? But anyways, you guys have a great day.